So who would have thought that promotion could come so soon? A point here will do the job, but they're going to have to fight tooth and nail for it. Strap in. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if he did just miss... He's tried one! Valverde gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pacho is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim? Well, oh, what a climb! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been... And he's following up! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Robertson. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Knocks it out wide. Messi. Messi! Hits off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Højbjerg. Caicedo. And it's Berardi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. Kane. Threads one in. Back into the middle. Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Kane. And this is Messi. Robertson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. Serginho. Neymar gets a foot in here. Applies the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Romagnoli. And Caicedo. Kane. Aims beyond the defence. Incoming to a header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Romagnoli. And it's Robertson. Robertson has been caught there, it's a foul. Alexander-Arnold is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Looking for options for movement. They're urging him to shoot. Donnarumma did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has it's Neymar! That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Kane. Kane! Same again, same outcome.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Berardi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is good alertness. And here's Messi. So much time and space here. And he whips it in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Shin to shin. Goes for the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And now they can clear their lines. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back on the way.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Romagnoli cuts out the pass. Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? He has found a way through. Oh no, what has happened here? Kane, Messi! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Robertson. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Kane. Serginho. Robertson. Serginho. Now it's Messi. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kane, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Jimenez receives it in a wide position. And this is Messi. Guardiola. And it's Fascioli. He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Valverde. And Berardi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. Tries to cross. It's a mighty effort! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Robertson, Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. And that's aimed into them. He gets big! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Neymar wins the duel this time. And the shot! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Kane. Caicedo gets over and intercepts. Romagnoli. And it's Romagnoli. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. There's no flag. Big header. No mistake. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Milan are looking all but promoted. They can see the greener grass that is beyond the finish line.
They've been brilliant here, Peter. A thoroughly professional performance, and if things do indeed stay as they are, it's richly deserved.
Kane!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tries to pass it through. Neymar. Shot at goal! Neymar. And Caicedo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, super ball!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Donnarumma gets good distance on it. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust. Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jimenez powering forward here. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that will be it. Milan have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the...
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's gone for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's had it nicked away. Fagioli, Messi, Camavinga with the cross. Neymar! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Fernandez. And Caicedo. Fernandez. And this is Kane. He's looking wide. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Guardiola. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Looking for options for movement. Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Kane. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now it's Messi. Akanji calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. Now this could be a chance. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oyarzabal. And this is Kane. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. There's the shot! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Neymar. And he's had a hit! Neymar. That's a good run he's making there. Cross to the back post. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Akanji. It's Camavinga. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Kane. Fagioli. Fagioli! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Akanji. Fernandez. Neymar charging forward. Has a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now the cross. Oh, well played. Camavinga. And it's Neymar. And Fernandez. Mikel Oyarzabal. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Messi. And Messi! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's on it, can he get away? Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In with the challenge, Kane, and the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ball driven towards the far post. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal... He's tried one! No, not quite.
Kane probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Robertson. And it's Camavinga. And Caicedo. Fernandez. Messi wins the duel this time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... Kane! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he should have made it 4.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Fagioli tries a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Camavinga.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And it's Camavinga. And Fernandez. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Kane. Neymar.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. And it's Messi. Goes for a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kane. Robertson. Oh, that's fabulous. Camavinga. And it's Fagioli. Oh no, what has happened here? Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. Fagioli. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Neymar. Neymar. And it's Robertson. Referee's given a throw. That has not gone well. And here's Kane. Drive, and he shoots! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Milan are having a ball here. Messi. And this is Kane. Big chance! One-on-one chance for a shot! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quick.
And Messi! Alexander-Arnold. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi! Fagioli, well read, and the danger is averted. Neymar.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And this is Kane. He's shifting. It's Kane! In for the pieces! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Neymar. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Fagioli! So that's it. It is all over. Milan really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do that.